Can I have everyone's attention for a minute?
What's up, Coach?
I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to tonight's game.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how you stack up against these guys, which you should. All right, just make sure you play within yourselves, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, know your role, do your job. All right, play as a team, okay? I got no doubt in my mind that we can take on these guys, all right?
Yeah.
Circle lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3,
Win!
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in Dallas. Yep. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well,
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Tobias Harris is out there with Simmons. And for Los Angeles, the two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the 5, patrolling the paint. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, he went from not even playing basketball to the number 3 pick in a matter of just 4 years. As Joel Embiid puts it, his life is a movie.
Good on the second free throw. And the NBA veteran Luc Mbah a Moute hosts a camp every summer in Cameroon. He basically was forced to attend it, and the rest, Chris, is history.
Yeah, 16 years old, when he moved to the U.S. He didn't speak English. He was getting teased and bullied. They laughed him out the gym. And that's when his competitive nature took over and carried him to greatness. Hope he's laughing now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Pass to Harrell. Back to Williams. Five to shoot from downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Here's Beverly. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's what they want to see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball. Nice, aggressive drive to the cup.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Williams. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Leonard. Williams looking around. Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Launches a 3. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Stolen by George. They break it out, 5 on 3. Leonard kicks to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. On the wing, George.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Shoots from 14. Counted. Good. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons against Beverly. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the lead by storm? All season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Sixers pick up 2. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a poster.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Here's Leonard. No good, unable to end this run.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Horford gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That one from long range. He's got 15.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the paint. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
His shooting has been outstanding. You're definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Harrell. Jermichael Green comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Richardson comes in for Simmons. That's a miss. His fifth, 8 made field goals. Clippers trail by 9. Now Beverly. And he really played well against Denver. Here's Zubats. 6 on the shot clock, and the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Here's Shamet. And yes, it's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
O'Quinn trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Pass to Shamet. Zubats with it. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Clippers trail by 9. There's the pass to Ariza. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
The 3 ball. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Beverly. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Ariza finds Green. Now Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to fall.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Good D by Ariza. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 24.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Passes it to Shamet. Zubats in the post. Working on O'Quinn. Zubats kicks to Shamet. From deep three-point range, it's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
A floater. Beverly against Richardson. Down low. Here's Zubats. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school. And what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you could do it on all ends of the floor. And he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. So he gets them both.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
Here's a look at some stats for Patrick Beverley. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Shamet. And it's Ariza in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Ariza's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
Pass to Scott. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Ariza heading to the hoop.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. The quick look, no good that time.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Beverley looking around. The dish to Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 28 points for him.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And here is Shamet. 5 points in the game. He's off on that one. 26 seconds left in the first. And he dunks it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Beverley. Ariza kicks to Shamet. Over Scott. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. From deep. And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about Mick.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Beverley and Shamet in the backcourt together. Trevor Ariza out there with Green, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, Maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Good work there as it goes.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Zubac's the pass to Shamet. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. They get a hand on it. Shamet with the steal. Over Richardson. And it's Shamet missing. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Korkmaz. Sweet little floater. Korkmaz has got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but hard.
Now in the lineup for the 76ers. Number 35.
Here's Beverly. Outside, Green. Knocks it loose. Now the pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 6. And Beverly kicks to George. Drops in the tray. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
76ers moving the ball around. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Leonard.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 3. Everly with the ball. Passes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Simmons against Beverly. And the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Clippers. To the right side. That one a little long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. Shoots it. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. And that's 12 points for Paul George. Pulls up from the corner. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the foul on Mike Scott. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
The 76ers making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. Ariza outside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Ariza's got 8.
Oh, I love the way Ariza sticks it to the defense, out-muscling and out-working anyone in front of him.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The 8-footer. And it's George missing. 76ers trailing. Simmons left side over Beverly. Here's O'Quinn and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. O'Quinn's got his first basket.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Beverly, the pass to Ariza. There's three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Ariza. He's tightly guarded. Got a piece of it. And now the 76ers on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Inside, and it's good for 2. He's got 39.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Now Beverly. George finds Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 3.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Here's George. He's got 14. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kep.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clippers with the ball. They trail by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Here's George. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
There's one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer, and they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learning from a great how to get buckets.
Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives and bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Philadelphia, number 35. At the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Outside, George puts it up from 12. Again, the Clippers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Horford banked in off the glass. Horford's got 6.
When Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Williams kicks to George. Back to Williams. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Out to the right wing. Corner shot. Offensive rebound. Excellent D there from George.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
To the left wing. Three-pointer. Another shot. That one's not going to go. And the Clippers will come the other way.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Took him no time at all on that one.
He's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to this game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The feed to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Horford.
You can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
Here's the floater. George, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Clippers call time here.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here is George. Tight defense on him. Here's Leonard. Shot to stop the run. Count that one. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Harrell, the pass to Beverly. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Misses the wing three. Clippers trail by 6. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in steals, and of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Green comes in for George. Tipped away. Green passes to Beverly. Back to Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard against Horford. And Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Horford.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Zubac. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
All that Embiid needs really is positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you know he's dunking.
Clippers trail by 8. And here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. From 10 feet out, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ariza's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Scotty's checked in for Al Horford. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. 80 that time from Leonard. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Let's go. Nice shot from the wing. And the 76ers lead by 4.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And Beverly kicks to Green. The pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ariza outside. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the 76ers. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the 76ers on the break. That shot no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 76ers leading by 4. Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beverly against Richardson. Now here's Beverly. Ariza outside. Zubac gets to Ariza. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. He goes up again. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the rejection by Zubac. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And you know, for that Pistons game, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
George is checked in for the Clippers. Then for the 76ers, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Scott, and it's Korkmaz in for Tobias Harris. Outside, George trying to get something going. They get it back. The 76ers leading by 8. Again, what an avalanche!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And George with the stuff.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Ariza.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And the 76ers also making a change. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. George looking over the floor. Unloads from 13. Bucket is good. George has got 31 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The 76ers with another miss. Clippers trail by 8. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The 76ers, number 1. 4th, the Clippers.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Williams against Simmons. Double team on Williams. Over Simmons. Williams' shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From deep. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
Ariza outside. Passes it to Zubac. And Embiid with the block. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Outside, George. On the wing, Williams for 3.
Oh, versatile defender who can guard at any position. Simmons. He's using his speed and length to annoy shooters.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 12. We've got Green. Paul George is out there with Williams. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Green. Kicks it to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out of hand on it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Williams against Simmons. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, better think again.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
No problems knocking that one down. 34 points for Paul George.
And too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Right at the free throw line. The shot, no good. Good D by Ariza. Clippers trail by 11. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside Williams. Outside George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Trevor Ariza. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Horford. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Harris passes to Horford, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And Al Horford no good on that one.
As great as he is offensively, Kevin, Al Horford is even better on defense. Not a volume shot blocker or rebounder, but he's strong, agile, and always in the right place.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Pass to Harrell. Takes a three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. And Chris at the defensive end. So much of it is communication and positioning.
Yeah, offenses trying to force rotations and force mistakes. Horford doesn't take plays off, and his recognition is a step ahead.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 14. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And a dunk by Horford.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
To the inside, and the dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Outside, George. Here's Williams. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid trying to break loose, and slam dunk by Harris.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside Williams, and here's George for three. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. George has got 40 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson.
Number 35.
Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
George against Simmons. Pulls up on the wing. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 23. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And they had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
The kick out to Williams. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by Williams, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Scott against Robinson. And the pass to Williams. Zubac with it. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Burke with the bounce pass. Fires from the wing. And another one falls.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Che, big night for you behind the arc. How were you able to find and keep your rhythm out there?
I was just trying to get my shots within the flow of the offense, man. You know, we had great ball movement today. And fortunately, I was able to make the most of the looks my teammates gave me.
See, I study analytics, and 3 is more than 2. And you put a lot of 3s in tonight. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so
a
much.
winning streak brewing as our hometown girls win another game tonight.
Now, why don't they call 2 games in a row a winning streak?
Big win tonight.
Well, why not?
It just isn't. It's just one of the unwritten rules of the game.
Says who?
The basketball gods.
Why the basketball gods hate me.
The basketball gods care only about one thing and one thing only, Hornet. The sanctity of the game. To call 2 games in a row a streak? That violates the sanctity.